It'll come back to haunt you. Oh, I am not gonna beg for my life. Not from you or anybody else, Captain.
Wouldn't do you any good. You draw the line wherever you need it, soldier. Today someone has to make the enemy scared of the dark. We get dirty and the world stays clean. That's the mission. Now if you're having second thoughts, then I can do this on my own.
You're better than this, Captain.
We both will.
This job is about making sacrifices for the greater good.
Agreed.
You got a body count of your own, John. It'll come back to haunt you. Oh, I am not gonna beg for my life. Not from you or anybody else, Captain.
Wouldn't do you any good. You draw the line wherever you need.
So, hi, hello. I accidentally fucked up real bad and released some public information about me on the internet on accident that I didn't want to share. So I'm just gonna lean into it and make a whole YouTube video about it. Why don't I? I recently got on Cameo, and I've been doing some cameos for people, giving people pep talks and wishing people happy birthday and giving them very personalized advice. And my dumbass did not know that sometimes those videos could be released publicly, right? I made a video for a person, and they had asked about my ballet experience and just wanted to know what my experience was in it, why I started, why it ended, and I did not realize that it got posted publicly. Fuck it, enough people have already seen it, why don't I just lean into it and make a whole video about it and have some more people see it? My dumbass. I figured the information was already out there, why not just make a whole fucking YouTube video about it as well and just release even more details about myself on the internet, why don't I? Kind of wanted to walk you guys through my ballet journey because I realize I've never done that. A lot of you just think that I'm some random girl on the internet that just started making YouTube videos. What you don't know is that for 9 years of my life, I was a ballerina. And not just a ballerina, but like a very highly competitive, high-level ballerina. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's just talk about the journey, what I did, and why the girl sitting in front of you is not who you think she is. She's got some tutus in her closet, tutus and skeletons in her closet, let's put it that way. So I did the casual year of ballet that everyone does when they're like 3 years old. When you're a girl, your parents put you in ballet for some reason, and you do like a year of ballet when you're like 3 or 4 years old. And that was super fun. I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't for me. My family moved to Northern Alaska. I lived there for like 6 to 8 years of my life, and then we moved into the big city, of Alaska, and I was living there. And then all of my friends were into dance, so they would just be, you know, dancing around at recess. I would go to their recitals, I would applaud for them, clap for them, and I was in acting at the time. I was doing community theater, and we were doing musicals, and I always loved the dancing aspects of it. I loved the singing aspects of it. I loved being on stage. I loved performing. And my friends were like, why don't you come dance with us? Like, why don't you come take a class? And I was like, okay. So I went, I took a class, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I'm like, I actually really enjoy this. Why don't I just keep going with this? And so out of pure pressure, when I was 13, I decided to sign up for ballet classes. And I went around to a whole bunch of studios trying to figure out what was the best fit. I found one that I really liked, and I started there, and immediately I hated it. Immediately I hated ballet so much. It was so difficult. It was so confusing. You had to get it so quick or else the teacher would be mad at you. And I was like, oh, I hate this so much. I'd leave crying every single day. My nickname at the studio was Crybaby for a little bit. And eventually, I just kept going with it because underneath all of the hatred and confusion and difficulty, I really did enjoy going to those classes. So after a year or two, after my first year of it, I was really enjoying it, really loving it. And I went for my second year, and the second year was when I fell in love. I loved all of my classmates. I loved being in that studio. I didn't care if the teacher was yelling at me. I just wanted to dance. And I totally felt like head over heels in love for it. And my second year of dancing, I got my first pair of point shoes at 15, and it was the best experience of my life. And immediately when I put on those shoes, I knew that I wanted to be a professional. I knew it. I fucking knew it in my bones. So my second year of high school, I decided that I was going to homeschool, which I just did online school, which was super simple. I ended up graduating a year early just because it was so simple just to whip out every single assignment possible. I trained at that school in Alaska for 4 years. And then I got into somewhere called the Kirov Academy of Ballet. Now, the Kirov Academy of Ballet is a little bit controversial. You can look up the story of it online. I'm not going to share details of it because those are not details to be enlisted to the public. I do not know if I'm allowed to share those details with the public of my experience at that school, but that school has thus closed down. But when it was in its peak, it was considered one of the best ballet academies, if not the best ballet academy in America. Now, for some context, there are two schools of thought on ballet. There is the American version of ballet, which is called Balanchine, and there is the Russian style of ballet called Vaganova. And normally people fall into one of two categories. There's also like Cicchetti and the Italian method and everything.
Hello, my fools, and welcome back to another foolish video. I'm honestly about to get ready to go to work right now, but I felt inclined to maybe have another one of our sit-down chats, so I thought might as well. I do want to once again specify that I can only speak from my personal experience. As you see from the title of this video, I'm talking about feeling inadequate. I can only speak as a 21-year-old lady. I'd love to be able to get more perspectives from you guys. Hopefully you leave me comments below on this video. But yeah, for a little bit of backstory, context, whatever. I think I've talked about this before, but I grew up a little chubby, a little taller than a lot of the ladies my age. I have a very big nose. I always have, and when I was younger, my hair was a lot more red. So I found that in school sometimes I felt a little bit out of place. I think I have definitely talked about this in some of my shorter form videos, but yeah, I didn't really hang out with anybody besides my family, my sister, my cousins. Every once in a while I would get invited to a birthday party or something, but I was never allowed to like stay over. I never really had too many friends as an elementary schooler, early middle schooler, I'll say that. When I was very young, I had my older sister around who, she was in her late teens, early 20s when I was, you know, probably 5, 6. And I looked at her and she was such a beautiful lady, and I hoped that I'd look somewhat like her in the future. And then I'd see my older brother, who was just really cool, and he was like a gamer and an outdoorsy guy and always just doing cool stuff, so I wanted to be like him. And the culmination of me really looking up to the both of them, I ended up being a bit of a tomboy throughout school. I ended up sort of, I guess, hanging out with more of the guys when I was in elementary school, not because I guess that's where I thought it would go, it's just because I didn't really fit in, I guess, with a lot of the other ladies. I was awkward and fidgety and biting my fingers, an issue that I've talked about before. I had no idea that I was being made fun of until it kind of became apparent to me. Unfortunately, it all kind of happened around the same age when I was in, I guess, like 5th, 6th grade. I remember seeing a candid picture of myself at one of our family pool parties. It was me from the side, and I saw my nose, and I saw my body, and I saw me with my little sister and my cousin, and I had never felt more gross, and I all of a sudden became very aware that everybody around me was maybe, possibly, viewing me that way. Obviously, as I got older, things changed. I'm a lot, I definitely will say now I'm a lot more happy with my appearance, but even as I got into high school, some things got a little better for me. I started to customize my appearance, wear things that I liked, you know, do things to my hair, etc. Some people, after feeling the way that I did, or similarly, may seek, I guess, attention from others. I felt more resentful and distrustful, and I never really was able to fully believe or grasp that people wanted me, or desired me, or loved me, or thought that I was pretty. I always doubted it, and I know that that's probably directly correlated to growing up the way I did. I've talked before about having a couple quick psychiatric hospital stays, and in those, in that time of confinement, I guess, I thought a lot. And this was late high school, my late teens, 18, 19. And I sort of realized that, of course, you guys may be saying this is obvious, but absolutely nobody is going to be capable of making me feel beautiful or love myself. If I hate myself so much that I ended up where I am, obviously. I started to look in the mirror and like the things about myself that I used to hate. I looked at the bags under my eyes and my big nose and my lips and just my face in general, and I began to see its own sort of just beauty in it and the beauty in myself. And I noticed that when I went back out into the world and I got comments from people, for whatever they may be, positive or negative, that kind of would almost mess with my perception of it. But what matters most to me, still to this day, is what I think about myself. I so badly wanted somebody to understand me in its entirety. I wanted somebody to know the inner workings of my mind, to comfort me, to make me feel the way that I had never been able to feel, and at the same time, not trusting the words of the people around me who were trying to make me feel this way. And it just got to the point where, and I hope that you guys get to this point as well, but you realize that the only beauty that can be found is within you. And I really don't care how cliche it sounds. The whole phrase, you can't love people until you love yourself, although I don't necessarily agree with that in its plainness, I think it more so is trying to say that if you don't wake up in the morning happy with how you look, happy with how you act, satisfied with yourself, people can see that. It's evident. It's evident in your attitude, it's evident in the way you carry yourself, it's evident in the way you talk, and it's not a bad thing. I myself have been there and am there many times, but presenting confidently and truly feeling that way, like knowing your worth and walking around knowing your worth, not just physical but also internal, is incredibly valuable. I know that I've been a good person, a considerate individual. I know I've been thoughtful. I know that in general I'm a good woman. So when it comes to life, if I am walking through it either by myself or with somebody, it doesn't quite matter, because I know my worth, and I know that I will be okay. I began not to care about if people maybe saw me as, because my voice is a little deeper, being masculine or whatever. I've had people make assumptions about me since I was created, okay? And at this point, I have never really been happier with myself. That the people around me may say, "What?" to that, but truly, in all honesty.
Hello, so I have done a video right not too long ago titled Depression Normalization, right? It's not even a critique to this or anything. I just wanted to make a little sequel to this video, just solely because there's more that I kind of wanted to add in. It actually hit the algorithm just as I would have wanted it to, which is amazing because, you know, obviously in that video I mentioned that I wanted the message to go out, that I wanted people to open this conversation, you know, and
Listen, I've been single for most of my life. 23 years old, and I've only been in one relationship that lasted 3.5 months.
Hello, Internet. Do you ever have those moments where you're sitting alone and you
There's a certain kind of strength you have to carry when you do not believe that you can continue. There's a certain kind of recognition and surrender that comes with the idea that there is no way out but through. And I think that to accomplish your goals and to get what you want in this life, you have to put yourself in the position to feel that way. That to feel that way is like a caged animal clawing its way out of that cage. And you don't need to be afraid of that feeling of, damn, I gotta fucking do this. You need to be scared of never reaching for what you want in this life and die with your potential still inside of you. And this is a conversation that I have to have with myself every single morning, because the thing is that we were born with free will. We were born allowed to do anything we want, and that includes being lazy. That includes not going for what we want. That includes wasting our lives. And this free will of ours sits on our shoulder and tells us subtly, go back to bed. Stay in bed. Don't get up, don't do it. When you have come to the end of the road, and quitting almost seems logical at that point, that there is a mountain in front of you that you must climb, and you are sleep deprived and hungry and scared and alone, and you feel soulless. My wish to you today is that if you feel that way, I hope that you can find the will to continue. Because continuing, you do not understand the strength that you have to garner and that you have to guarantee yourself to continue. Continuing is an art form. Continuing is something that we do our entire lives. We can quit. That is an option. We can garner the strength to quit. We can hold that disappointment and that fear and that discomfort and that laziness and that hatred for ourselves in our heart and that regret in our heart that we do not get to be allowed to continue based on our own free will. You have to understand that to continue is a strength. Not many people are strong. Our will to chase our dreams has to be stronger than the desire to quit. To hold all this defeat in your heart and to hold all that surrender in your heart that you cannot reach your dreams is a disservice to yourself. You really don't think you're capable? You really don't think that that mountain is waiting for you? When we're dealing with the art of continuing, there has to be a certain mindset that you garner around it to get you to keep going, because you don't have the will to go through, but you have to find that will out of sheer fucking air. You have to pull it out of somewhere. Now, where do you pull it from? Where do you pull the will to continue, the will to climb the mountain that is the obstacle that you are overcoming? Even if that obstacle is just getting out of bed in the morning, even if that obstacle is just continuing to live despite your life, even if that will is living despite bullies and abusers and pain and suffering and trauma, even if that's the mountain that you have to climb, I'm not even talking about accomplishment at this point. I'm talking about just living. How do you live? How do you continue? But then also, how do you accomplish? How do you succeed? How do you climb the fucking mountain when you have nothing left? You have to pull it out of nowhere. And no one talks about what an art form that is, because you can find a personal story, like some poetic ending to what you are doing. You can muster up the courage to say, I am strong, even if that is the last thing you believe in the world. You can say, hey, I'm gonna do this for other people. I'm gonna do this to give them a story to tell. I'm gonna live for them.
Oh, you didn't think niggas had their own high-powered AI layer 2 blockchain? Think again, nigga. N2 on Solana. Yeah, I'm finna bridge.
Nigga chain. Want to buy nigga chain AI layer 2 but have no crypto? Want N2 but you don't have a V3 molecular hyperbridge set up on your computer? Download Moonshot and buy it straight off the app with a debit card in under 2.439 seconds flat. Moonshot, yeah, I'm finna bridge straight from Apple Pay. Every nigga on the planet is talking about nigga chain AI layer 2. The crypto coin with 1 nigillion transaction speeds. Anti-crash out cybernetic technology. Auto ops honeypots. Yeah, this token a little different. N2 on Solana. I'm finna bridge.
Real trap shit.
Alongside our contact address. Did you know that every single nigga chain AI layer 2 token is accompanied by a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 SRT Hellcat? Yeah. This enables niggas to virtually teleport from one block to another and facilitates nigga-to-nigga interactions, surpassing transaction rates of more than 1 gorillion per second. Nigga chain AI layer 2 is the only blockchain technology directly powered by supercharged Hellcats. Yeah. No need to ask me twice, lil nigga. I'm finna bridge. Need a new striker to pull up on your ops? Want a new whip to joyride around the hood? Nigga Chain has you covered. Simply say Kia boys, and one of our AI certified agents will be deployed to instantly jug your vehicle. One blink of an eye, and your new whip will appear in your driveway. This ain't your ordinary token. This is Nigga Chain AI Layer 2.
You did not bridge to Nigga Chain AI Layer 2.
If I didn't, may God murder my children.
Hey, look, shout out to my bitch. I was penitentiary rich. In the streets, I do my shit. I can really feed people.
If I didn't, may God murder my children.
No, don't say that.
Please, kill them today. Right now, today.
You know what? I'm finna bridge to them.
Nigga Chain Technologies just announced the Fedi VWAP trading indicator. When you enable the Fedi VWAP, one of our smartest niggas at Nigga Chain HQ receives your personal information and immediately bridges as much Nigga Chain as you can possibly be held financially responsible for. Yeah, this isn't your typical TradFi boomer indicator.
This is Nigga Chain AI Layer 2, nigga. Did you bridge yet?
Want a bridge to Nigga Chain but don't know how? Hardfall made you land on the part of your head that stored the URL of our website, niggachain.ai, alongside our contact address to paste into Radium? Rest assured, Nigga Labs is always 300 steps ahead. Visit coinmarketcap.com and type into the search field Nigga Chain AI Layer 2, ticker N2. Next, visit your nearest Walmart and ask for a money order. Make sure you pay on credit, very important, as money orders are limited to $1,000. Go to the second nearest Walmart, then the third, ad nauseum, until you've maxed out your credit line. Next thing you're going to want to do is open a new card, repeat steps 1 through 6. Make sure to bridge your card rewards for good measure. Then say you took your ledger on a fishing trip and were the victim of an unfortunate boating accident. By the time FICO catches wind, you will have already accrued enough N2 to ensure intergentrificational wealth for your bloodline. At this point, put your feet up and immerse yourself in the newest offerings which passed their proposals in our N2 DAO, Nigga Chain's Draco assimilated operatives, including, but not limited to, cross-network stale swisher reversal triggers, ensuring each swisher passing through Nigga Chain Link's Oracle Mark chain is fresh from the back. Bridge in time for our migration from proof of grind to a proof of flex protocol. Clock is ticking.
Did you bridge yet? For all you slack-jawed, retarded niggas out there, Nigga Chain Labs just released its patented telepathic retardio bridging translator. Simply lick your screen and say, duh, to bridge your retarded ass to Nigga Chain. Yeah, that's right. You don't even have to think. No excuses anymore. Time to take off the helmet and start stacking bands. My special friends.
Nigga Chain!
Nigga Chain. Elon Musk is a whole bitch, working in the interest of foreign aid and H-1B influence to silence USA-bred domestic niggas. In his 2016 Reddit meme repost fugue state, he initiated a SpaceX Jianping laboratory acquisition in an effort to silence research developments surpassing that of his own. Hubris blinded him from Nigga Chain's NTO, Nigga Takeover, convincing himself Tesla Roombas would fare against Nigga Chain's 90 sextillion O-block speeds, interhood deep in ballistic missiles, and interchain cookout hamburger-to-bun ratio mediation layers. Let us make one thing clear. It's going to take more than a pudgy South African going through his midlife crisis to suppress our technology. Welcome to the Nigularity. I'm Finna Bridge.
Did you bridge it? Sucker!
N2.
Do you feel like there's a part of you that's missing? N2.
N2.
Bridge N2 nigga chain.
Bridge N2 nigga chain.
Why don't you say that 3 times?
Oh, you didn't think niggas had their own high-powered AI layer 2 blockchain? Think again, nigga. N2 on Solana. Yeah, I'm Finna Bridge.
Nigga Chain. Wanna buy Nigga Chain AI Layer 2 but have no crypto? Want N2 but you don't have a V3 molecular hyperbridge set up on your computer? Download Moonshot and buy it straight off the app with a debit card in under 2.439 seconds flat. Moonshot, yeah. I'm Finna Bridge straight from Apple Pay. Every nigga on the planet is talking about Nigga Chain AI Layer 2. The crypto coin with 1 nigillion transaction speeds. Anti-crash out cybernetic technology. Auto ops honeypots. Yeah, this token a little different. N2 on Solana. I'm Finna Bridge.
Nigga Chain AI Layer 2.
Nigga Chain. Google called us retarded for building this with company resources.
Real trap shit.
So we parted ways and launched on...
Crack the Nigga Chain algorithm? Yeah, we already thought of that, nigga. Welcome to N2, the only quantum-resistant token.
Nigga Chain. Nigga Chain. The first fully AI Layer 2 blockchain built on Solana by niggas for niggas. LLM Lotta Lil Money's technology. Proof of nigga entry scan system. Broke nigga detection software. Thermodynamic bag chaser 1 gorillion TPS. Nigga Chain. Yeah, I'm Finna Bridge.
Nigga Chain AI Layer 2.
I'm tired of motherfuckers in school telling me always in the barbershop, Nigga Chain ain't about this, Nigga Chain ain't about that. It's fully AI powered. All y'all motherfuckers talking about Nigga Chain ain't real, Nigga Chain ain't no L2, Nigga Chain is fake, shut the fuck up. You haven't even bridged, nigga. Y'all know Nigga Chain got LLM technology, broke nigga detection and shit, 0 seconds block times. Motherfucker, stop fucking playing with N2 like that. If I catch another motherfucker talking sweet about Nigga Chain, now I'm fucking beating they ass. I'm not fucking playing no more. Know them niggas got 1 gorillion TPS.
Did you hear you can now buy crypto made by old heads using 2-bit computers invented in 1950? No thanks, Granddad. Nigga Chain AI Layer 2 is powered by quantum computerized supercharged Hellcat engines, enabling YNs to trap directly from the blockchain. Yeah, I'm Finna Bridge. While others panic Did you know that every single Nigga Chain AI Layer 2 token is accompanied by a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 SRT Hellcat? Yeah. This enables niggas to virtually teleport from one block to another and facilitates nigga-to-nigga interactions, surpassing transaction rates of more than 1 gorillion per second. Nigga Chain AI Layer 2 is the only blockchain technology directly powered by supercharged Hellcats. Yeah. No need to ask me twice, lil nigga. I'm finna bridge. Need a new striker to pull up on your ops? Want a new whip to joyride around the hood? Nigga Chain has you covered. Simply say Kia boys, and one of our AI certified agents will be deployed to instantly jug your vehicle. One blink of an eye, and your new whip will appear in your driveway. This ain't your ordinary token. This is Nigga Chain AI Layer 2.
You did not bridge to Nigga Chain AI Layer 2.
If I didn't, may God murder my children.
Hey, look, shout out to my bitch. I was penitentiary rich. In the streets, I do my shit. I can really feed people.
If I didn't, may God murder my children.
No, don't say that.
Please, kill them today. Right now, today.
You know what? I'm finna bridge to this.
Nigga Chain Technologies just announced the Fedi VWAP trading indicator. When you enable the Fedi VWAP, one of our smartest niggas at Nigga Chain HQ receives your personal information and immediately bridges as much Nigga Chain as you can possibly be held financially responsible for. Yeah, this isn't your typical TradFi boomer indicator.
This is Nigga Chain AI Layer 2, nigga. Did you bridge yet?
Want a bridge to Nigga Chain but don't know how? Hardfall made you land on the part of your head that stored the URL of our website, niggachain.ai, alongside our contact address to paste into Radium? Rest assured, Nigga Labs is always 300 steps ahead. Visit coinmarketcap.com and type into the search field Nigga Chain AI Layer 2, ticker N2. Next, visit your nearest Walmart and ask for a money order. Make sure you pay on credit, very important, as money orders are limited to $1,000. Go to the second nearest Walmart, then the third, ad nauseum, until you've maxed out your credit line. Next thing you're going to want to do is open a new card. Repeat steps 1 through 6. Make sure to bridge your card rewards for good measure. Then say you took your ledger on a fishing trip and were the victim of an unfortunate boating accident. By the time FICO catches wind, you will have already accrued enough N2 to ensure intergentrificational wealth for your bloodline. At this point, put your feet up and immerse yourself in the newest offerings which passed their proposals in our N2 DAO, Nigga Chain's Draco assimilated operatives, including, but not limited to, cross-network stale swisher reversal triggers, ensuring each swisher passing through Nigga Chain Link's Oracle Mark chain is fresh from the back. Bridge in time for our migration from proof of grind to a proof of flex protocol. Clock is ticking.
Did you bridge yet? For all you slack-jawed, retarded niggas out there, Nigga Chain Labs just released its patented telepathic retardio bridging translator. Simply lick your screen and say, duh, to bridge your retarded ass to Nigga Chain. Yeah, that's right. You don't even have to think. No excuses anymore. Time to take off the helmet and start stacking bands. My special friends.
Nigga Chain!
Elon Musk is a whole bitch, working in the interest of foreign aid and H-1B influence to silence USA-bred domestic niggas. In his 2016 Reddit meme repost fugue state, he initiated a SpaceX Jianping laboratory acquisition in an effort to silence research developments surpassing that of his own. Hubris blinded him from Nigga Chain's NTO, Nigga Takeover, convincing himself Tesla Roombas would fare against Nigga Chain's 90 sextillion O-block speeds, interhood deep in ballistic missiles, and interchain cookout hamburger to bun ratio mediation layers. Let us make one thing clear. It's going to take more than a pudgy South African going through his midlife crisis to suppress our technology. Welcome to the Nigularity. I'm finna bridge.
Did you bridge it, sucker?
On light, so
baby. Sauce, baby. No, you wrong, baby. No, fake niggas, fake life. A fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Sneak this up, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. Bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Bitch, that's that shit I don't like. Got a bad bitch, that bitch right. Smoke dope all day, all night. Smoke whiskey, that's that shit I don't like. We got a fucking Audi, that bitch all white. Pull up on your bitch, man, she going right. Son's a bitch, yeah, I ain't gon' see. Pistol toting and I'm shooting on sight. A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Your bitch won't do a team, bitch, you won't fight. Bitch, we GBE, fuck who don't like. And we ain't gon' fight, our guns gon' fight. A fuck, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Sneak, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Fake shoes, that's that shit I don't like. Fake shoes, that's that shit I don't like. Fake niggas, that's that shit I don't like. Stalking ass bitch, shit that I don't like. I done got indicted selling all white, but I will never snitch none in my life. I keep this shit 300, bitch, I'm gon' right. But my niggas, when it's time to start taking life, playing both sides, shit that I don't like. One time spark, raw day, all night. Playing both sides, shit that I don't like. Raw day, all night. A fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Sneak nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. I'm killing these niggas shit that they don't like. Broski got the 30, we ain't tryna fight. Got your bitch out here in it all night. Fredo in the cut, that's a scary sight. You not with the shits, you can die tonight. I only want the top, I ain't tryna fight. Them youngest with the shits, they be toting pipe. Floating off a flat, I might take flight. 300 bitch, we hot, we done took flight. Taking shit down, we ain't like the price. Thirsty ass bitches, shit that we don't like. OTF, DBE, yo bitch like. A fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Sneak nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like.
Touch a trend, be wildin' with it. Missed out on my kids' life for a year, and I got accepted. Certain days niggas never.
No promises.
fiber and magnesium. 3D optic mechanical beam splitter mirror rig for capture immersive 3D VR. Meet a pair with Cuspid 3s and Sony phaser Canon C50 mounted to a free fly sensors out the X heavy lift. Drone and powering through the skies at freeway speeds around. TB rubber with lot of little money's technology. I'm finna bridge signed by James May and Jill Valentine. From Reed 3